Something you don't know about Ken, he DJ'd his way through college and he had hair. Success,
a lot of
surprised his family and his B&I network family. Ken Davis.
All right. I'm going to try and stand here so Rodney can get me on video. So, Dr. Christie, so I am to understand that it is Five Guys' fault that I couldn't remember who I was earlier, right? All right. I'd stay away from Five Guys. So, I want to talk today. About my process. And so, a lot of times, you know, people will call and they'll want to get a quote, and they just think it's something that can be whipped up in a couple minutes. And that's just not the case, especially in my agency. We take time gathering a lot of information. And so here's what we do when we're writing a home policy, or the process. Now, generally, you will start with one of these two lovely ladies. So you will either start looking for a home with Christine, or you will start trying to find out if you will qualify for a mortgage with Debbie. Ultimately, you're going to end up working with both of them. What happens next is Debbie's office generally has someone contact for insurance. And so where you and your referrals go next is my agency. That is my staff minus one right now. She was not in the picture. But we do have a staff of 4 if you include me. I consider myself just part of the team, not said leader of the team. But I do lead. Where's Kelly? I do lead, all right?
You do.
And everyone in my agency, no matter who you end up talking to about home insurance, is going to ask you a million questions. Who here has been subject to my 1 million questions? The reason I ask a lot of questions about the home that you're purchasing is because we're going to plug this information in. We want to make sure that we get as accurate a replacement cost as possible. Roughly 47% of all homes in the nation are underinsured. Not my made up stat. That is a statistic that came out about 7-8 years ago, and I'm sure it has not improved since then. So where do I go next? Where do we go? So we go a couple places. We go to the El Paso County Assessor's website to get some details. Then we'll go to Pikes Peak Regional Buildings website to find out what things have been done to your home, like maybe you had a roof replaced, you had a furnace replaced, or hot water heater. A lot of times there are permits pulled for those things. We want to know how recently updated there have been things that have been done to your home, including like electrical. We also like to try and find, so even though we've asked you a million questions, we want to get more detail if we can. And so we'll go to places that sometimes have photos of the interior. So Zillow is one website, as well as Realtor.com. So a lot of times we'll go to one of those websites and try and find if we can get photos, interior photos of your home. Because the truth is, a lot of times when people are buying a home, they don't really remember everything that, they just walked in and said, oh, this is really nice. Yeah, any walk-in closets, I don't remember, but it was really nice. So we try and gather more of that information. And then we plug all that information into our estimation to get, again, as accurate a replacement cost as possible. I can tell you this, if I just had a client call me yesterday, he called us yesterday to tell us that he finished off his basement. And it's because of a conversation I had with him when he first bought his home. And I told him, listen, if you make any upgrades, please let us know. Because that goes into his replacement cost, and if it is not up to date and his house burns down, guess what won't get replaced? His new rec room, his new 3-quarter bathroom that he put in down there. And so this is where we plug it in. There's not one person that wants to be without all 4 walls in the event that there's a total loss. Okay, on occasion there's one. There's always that one-off person that says, nope, I just want you to insure it for what I owe. Okay, we can do that, but understand that if I don't care, I'm not going to rebuild here. I hate this place. I'm moving to California. Okay, I can tell you that's the worst place to move to, so feel free, go ahead. We don't want you anyway. And from that, then we've already gathered some additional personal info, and we plug all that in to our quoting software, and it gives us, so we've got the replacement cost that we got from the estimator, and we'll do some customization. This is where we'll do a lot of customization. We'll talk about sewer backup, and if you have jewelry that should be scheduled, all those things will plug in to the quote. And then personal property, we have the ability to kind of play with that by percentages. We can go as low as 40% and as high as 130%, I believe. So there are some people who just have a lot of stuff. We call them pack rats. And then there's liability coverages and some other items there. And so what I don't have here is what a final price is. One of the things I've talked about a lot recently is percentage wind-hail deductibles. Who here knows what a percentage wind-hail deductible looks like? Where's my roofers? Well, you can find out the hard way that you have a percentage wind-hail deductible, but hopefully someone has let you know up front. We typically would do a flat deductible of $1,000, $2,500, things of that nature. So, if you want to make sure that you, your family, and your friends' home is insured and done correctly, we encourage you to contact the Ken Davis Agency. And seeing as I actually have a couple minutes, I did want to ask, were there any substitutes that didn't get a chance to speak? That didn't get a chance? Okay, so there was like a bunch of people in the room that just sat there. We like everyone to grab the mic. And so yes, I did DJ my way through college. I was very good at it. I knew when to slow it down. I knew when to send everybody to the bar. I was great. And I had lots of hair. So, I am Ken Davis with American Family Insurance, where every day we're learning how to serve you better.